Good people, welcome back to Money Jungle. So today, let's talk about some hacks that you can do to save money, get some free stocks, get some free Bitcoin, all that sort of thing, okay? But first, I am not a professional financial advisor. I'm just some guy on the internet. And second, everything I say is meant to help you kind of guide you on your path to figure it out, figure stuff out for yourself and kind of be the gateway to learning and having your own method. Okay? All right, that being out of the way. So I get asked a lot about starting from the very beginning. So that's what we're going to do today. And as I explained in my last video, I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth into how I'm going to manage the new portfolio for this YouTube channel to kind of show you along the way. Okay? So first, you can get free stocks. Like you can go to Webull and you can go to Robinhood, and basically what you need to do there is I have my links. It would be cool if you use my links, and so I get some free stocks too. But if you don't want to, that's cool too. Just whatever it is, you can get free stocks there. Give that referral link to your friends, to your family, whoever, and I mean, you're just making free money. That's free money, and that's just stocks that are appreciating. You're already getting started, okay? But I would recommend, and again, this is just some guy on the internet, but don't use those accounts to actually buy stocks in. Use those to accumulate free stocks, okay? Because I have my own personal preference, okay? So that's the first thing. You can get some free Bitcoin in Coinbase, and I put my link down below as well. If you want to do that, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine as well. I just showing you the way here. And by the way, before we go on, if you can like, subscribe, share this video with people, and let's create a nice ecosystem here to where we all can talk about finances and stocks and how to help each other develop the right philosophy to make money for ourselves. Okay? All right. So. What I did is, I'm going to put $100 into my TD Ameritrade account, okay? That's my platform of choice. And the reason that's my platform of choice is because, first of all, I like the platform. I like the way it looks. They also operate Thinkorswim, which is a fantastic app for actually buying stocks in real time. And their stock prices update in real time. So it's really, really great to use because I feel like I'm getting accurate information, and the customer service is the best. Oh my gosh. I've called with very complicated issues and it was no problem for them, and they're all about helping. And so all that stuff really sold me on the platform. This is not sponsored. As you can see, I'm just getting started, so I couldn't get a sponsor anyway. But this is just my personal preference, okay? So you should go on the website, the TD Ameritrade, and go through the steps to start your own account, okay? So, do that, and, I mean, if you need help, you can call them. I'm sure there's tutorials online, but just, get there and get that account and get started and do all the stuff and all that. And then, so we're talking about the $100, and then the next thing is we're doing the Roundup. So on my computer here, we have what I call the expense roundups, okay? And the expense roundups are things that I've taken from my credit cards and my bank account. So every transaction that's taken out, I round it up to the nearest dollar. If it's zero, I add a dollar, okay? And so the total came out to $16.42. So I'm going to add that to the account. So I already set up the new account here for Money Jungle, as you can see. And as you can see, I put $116.42 in there. Okay. Now I don't actually buy stocks with this. I'll show you what I actually buy stocks with later. But anyway, this is the process here, and this is for people that if you don't have an emergency fund, that's most important. Having some money set aside is most important. So the reason why I think this is a good idea is because if you put it on TD Ameritrade, then you're not so tempted to use it unnecessarily. But if you really had to get the cash out, you could, and it's pretty easy to do. You have to do a little homework, on that and just kind of figure out how that works. But again, I mean, that's just life. That's just, these are just things that we have to do. And as far as the calculations are concerned, we'll get back to my computer here. As you can see, this is quite the list. And, I'm sure a lot of you are very similar to this. But it's really important that you, it takes time. And it's a little tedious. But it's going to help you. It's really going to help you. I mean, it's 16%, more than I was going to put in if I just put $100. I mean, that's huge. So instead of getting interest on $100, I'm getting interest on $116, right? Because we want to exercise something known as compound interest. We'll get into that later. I just want you to get this far, okay? So I want you to be able to set up your TD Ameritrade account, get your free stocks with Webull, with Robinhood, and then get your free Bitcoin with Coinbase. Okay, these are ways that now you can you can capitalize on getting some free stocks. Now I will say in Webull you have to deposit $100 in order to get those free stocks, but after you get those free stocks, I believe you can just take your $100 out of there if you want. Or you can, if your $100 is in there, just invest in something and see what happens. But anyway, these are just, from the very bottom. This is how you get started. And this is oftentimes the hardest thing to do for people. It was the hardest thing to do for me, is to figure, this kind of thing out. But this is how you can get, free money and get started on your plan. Okay? So every week, I'm looking at all my expenses and I'm rounding them up, like I mentioned before, and I'm adding that. Okay? Now, I'm not going to add $100 every week, but maybe every 2 weeks, maybe every 3 weeks, just whenever I kind of feel like I can do it, But I'm just going to put it in there, okay? So, the next part we're going to talk about in the next video is actual stocks themselves, okay? So we will go through this Thinkorswim platform. So on your apps or on your phone, download the apps for TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim, okay? That's really important. And I'll kind of take you through that. And then third, you should download Yahoo Finance, okay? Yahoo Finance is a fantastic source to get information on stocks and news, and I'll just kind of show you some things that you should be looking for when going through this process, okay? And, what I would like to do with this channel and kind of this whole thing is I'd like to talk about, I'll keep you updated on the portfolio and things I'm putting money in, but also at the same time talk about stocks that I'm looking at and why, and the things that I'm looking for, okay? And second, we can go over fundamental things like words that are kind of tricky to use or tricky to understand if you haven't done this before. So it's just kind of a slow growing thing, okay? This is not going to be I want this to be a really long process, okay? I want this to be something that, we can grow together, okay? And I mean, it's really exciting to me, the prospect of it. And I just want to do this because I feel like from everything, all the success that I've had so far and all the knowledge that I'm learning, I feel like it's my duty to give it for free to the world and for people to understand, because it's something that's super valuable, okay? So again, if you can like and subscribe to this channel, share the video, really help me build the channel, that will be my payment, because I would love the more people that watch, the more people that engage in this discussion, the more inspired I am to keep doing these kinds of things and keep putting forth a good message and doing something positive for the world. Okay? All right. So much love to you, everybody, and I will see you on the next video.